Hey guys, it's Heather and Gary here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. And I made a commitment to shoot a video every day, so here we are. We're at cocktail hour enjoying some wonderful beverages.
Salt Shack.
At the Salt Shack. And one of the things that I really, looking back at the week, I learned this week is, believe it or not, sometimes I'm wrong.
No.
Really.
Say that again for the mic and for everybody listening. Say that again, please, slowly.
Sometimes I am wrong. But so is he. Okay. So recently I had met with a client this week who they have this version of software. It's called TM1. They've used it for years, and they were absolutely, totally convinced that they know everything about it. Now, understand, they haven't upgraded in a number of years, and the new release is completely different. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you don't know everything about TM1. In fact, you're wrong, right? And it was one of those things that I agree, this individual knew tons about TM1, but the old version. So it made me really think about areas of my life where I've been completely wrong. And one of them, I think the biggest area that has been life-changing was years ago, I used to think that I didn't need to hire a business coach or anybody. Like, I could read a book. You guys know I'm an avid reader. Like, I read tons of books, listen to Audible. He's always getting mad at me. And really, I thought I could just read a book and implement. And for years, I did that, you know? And what happened is my business grew and I learned some things, but it was really, really slow. And then one day I signed up for a Tony Robbins mega pack, right? Some of you have signed up for this, where you got Business Mastery and Life and Wealth and all these programs. And in it, they gave me 10 free coaching sessions. And I'm like, okay, I might as well use them. Like, okay, I'll try it, but I'm sure she'll give me no value, right? Well, in that coaching session, she said one thing that changed my world completely. She actually suggested that I start following this guy, Brendon Burchard. And through that, I ended up getting another business coach, and going to masterminds and attending more sessions. And I have spent...
Needless to say, we've both spent hundreds of thousands
of
coaches
dollars
and masterminds.
And coaching and mastermind. I mean, some of you I met through these coaching events and masterminds and so forth, and it has completely changed my life. A lot of you see our videos, you see us all over the world watching sunrises in Bali and, in Thailand, and you say, how do I do that and run a business? I'm going to tell you, the number one thing you do is you get yourself a coach and you jump in a mastermind. Now, I think that we need to ask Gary how he was wrong this week. So Gary, there was a situation this week. Now, let me frame this a little bit for everybody. We have a group of 5 of us. I call it the Party of 5. These are all high-performing entrepreneurs, top of their game, and we get together once a week by Zoom, and we have this meeting. We share what we learned that week, how we can help each other, and really help each other grow our businesses. So this week, we were talking, and Gary used a phrase. What was the phrase?
Damp squid.
For all of us Americans out there, we're like, what? What was that?
A damp squid.
Tell us how you use that term.
Okay, so the phrase a damp squid, for the Brits out there, you'd have heard this phrase many, many times. But basically, when we use the phrase a damp squid, it's used in terms of a disappointment. Like, that film ended up being a bit of a damp squid. So I challenge everyone in our mastermind to use the word or use the phrase damp squid in their next presentation.
By the way, I just won.
And one of our members of our mastermind is a bit of a researcher, a little bit too much. And so he decided to find out where the history of damp squid came from. Well, needless to say, the phrase damp squid doesn't exist. Even though I've been using it for decades, it doesn't really exist. The actual phrase is a damp squib with a B. Now, I have no idea what a squib is, but I was wrong. But the point is this. Being wrong is fine. Being wrong is okay. Failing is okay. With no wrong, there's no right. With no light, there's no darkness. With no yin, there's no yang. Failing is part of the growth. Failing is part of the journey to get to the other side. So my lesson this week is being wrong is fine. Embrace being wrong. I don't know how many more times I'll continue using the phrase damp squid because I'm so used to doing it. But I'll take it as a learning lesson. I'll take it as a learning time, and I will force myself to do it and call it the properly damp squib in future. But yes, being wrong. If you don't say the word, you can't get it wrong.
So what does it? What do you think it means?
I don't know what a squib is, so I have no idea.
So for those of you,
I understand what a damp squid. That makes sense. It's a little slimy little sea. That's a damp squid, right? But a damp squib. I'm sure someone will be able to tell us what a squib is.
So for all of us Americans out there,
And some in English.
our English cousins, they have a lot of really weird words. But you know what? Make your week fun and do a couple things. First, start and think about where in your life might you be wrong, right?
And embrace it.
And embrace it and go, ooh, maybe I should look at that a different way. And this can be with people too. I've met people that for some reason initially didn't like them, and then I met them and got to know them, and then I'm like, oh wow, how did I have a bad impression, right? So my challenge to you is really think about where you're wrong and make it a fun week. Try in one of your conversations, one of your presentations, somebody that you're talking to, use the expression
damp squid. However, squib.
You already got it wrong.
Here's another. I have a challenge for you. Here's the challenge. How many phrases do you use on a regular basis that actually are wrong? All intents and purposes. All intents and purposes. How many phrases do you currently use that are wrong? My challenge is go find them, go look it up, and then post it. Post all the phrases that we use on a normal day-to-day basis that are just blatantly wrong, because we've just been using them. We think it's right, but that's my challenge.
So that's it for Heather and
Gary at the Salty Shack.
At the Salty Shack. We'll keep showing videos for you guys this week. Hope you like them, but please put your comments below and share it with everybody you think would like it.
Enjoy.
Cheers.
Bye.